In the piece you write, and I'm quoting, "I may not be able to change my father's mind, but together we can vote this toxic administration out of office."
I just think that now we've come to such a point of crisis that I just had no choice but to say something. This toxic and environment of bullying and vicious sniping needs to be turned around. And I really think that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris can do that.
You end the piece saying, "We are hanging by a single slipping finger on a cliff's edge and the fall will be fatal. If we remove ourselves from the fight, our country will be in free fall. Alternatively, we can hang on, elect a compassionate and decent president, and claw our way back onto the ledge. If I, after decades of despair over politics, can engage in our democracy to meet this critical moment, I know you can too." When you see the Washington Post report that the White House was warned that your dad was, quote, being used to feed Russian misinformation to the president, just seeing that in the news, what goes through your mind?
No, I choose to focus on what we can do to fix this problem. I think that that's where we all need to be focusing our energy. And I think that that is by making sure that everyone votes and chooses to elect someone who has empathy and will start to turn this country around. No one becomes as tyrannical as Trump has without a bunch of people telling him, supporting him.
This may be too personal a question. If it is, you don't have to answer it, obviously. But what do you think led your dad down this path? Because obviously there are a lot of people, I don't know your dad personally at all. There's a lot of people who, did know him who say that he seems different than he was the person they knew many years ago.
Yeah, I don't know that I can really speak to that, but what I do feel is that Trump has created an environment, and I think that a lot of people's behavior is symptomatic of this toxic environment that he's created, and it's gotten worse every year since he's been elected.